Yo, what up, Nyakos? It's your boy Philko here, your buddy reporting live from your mama's house, doing my thing as I usually do. Gonna make a video that somebody asked me about this. Somebody asked about the cost of living in Russia, and I'm sorry that I don't remember your YouTube name or anything. The person who asked. I wanted to give you a shout out, but then I ended up doing other shit. And I totally forgot to mention your fucking YouTube name and all that shit. But anyway, let's get to it. He wants to know about the cost of living in Russia, and because I'm guessing he's most likely a Black American, most likely, and he wants to come to Russia for whatever reason, and he wants to know the cost of living here. So the cost of living in Russia right now is cheaper than it's been in a very long time. For the past 2 years, it's been very cheap. Very, very, very cheap, partially due to oil prices and sanctions and stuff like that. So things here are very, very cheap. And so, for example, the the motherfucking ruble was 33 rubles to the dollar at one point. 33 rubles will get you $1. This is like 2 years ago about. Now 70 rubles. It takes more than 2 times the amount before. Will get you $1. And not only that, 6 weeks ago it was 85 rubles to get you $1. 80 fucking 85. You see what I mean? So right now the ruble is very, very low, which means it's extremely affordable right now for people who are earning dollars. You see, I make dollars by doing YouTube. So the ruble rising and falling doesn't really first of all, it doesn't affect my income at all. But it doesn't really mean much to me. You know what I mean? If the ruble goes low like it is now, I just don't work in Russia. I just live here. I'm not going to work because I don't want to earn rubles because it won't really do much for me. But when the ruble, if it does go back, let's say somewhere around 45, I will start working for rubles again because at that point it'll be worth it. Then I can make both currencies, you know what I mean? So when the ruble was high, I was doing YouTube and I was touring the country. This was back when the ruble was like 31 rubles to the dollar. It was doing amazing when I first got here. So I was touring the country. I'm a hustler. People think I do shit based on girls, but if you pay attention to the way I move and when I'm moving, anybody who knows anything about money understands what I'm doing. Anybody with a brain and economics, anything, to understand what I'm doing. When the lower the ruble is, the more I sit down. Why? Because I'm not going to make money touring. If the ruble shoots back up or something and it's up to 40, 30, I'm out of here. I'm touring again, making that ruble money, plus the dollar money from the internet. You understand? So everything what I do is economically sound. I'm not really good at making a lot of money, but I'm really good and I impress myself at making money in the most comfortable way possible for me. So I make money, with YouTube and other internet hustles that I'll get into later, and some other ones I'm learning about. But everything I'm doing is extremely easy for me. It's nothing that is really work. So right now I'm just talking. Sometimes I fucking talk to myself when I'm in the house. Right now I'm talking to you guys. You guys are listening, and it helps me to get money. So instead of talking to myself, I just talk to you guys and I get money. I'm not doing anything I don't want to do for money right now. Everything I'm doing is extremely easy. It's kind of like everyone's donating to me. That's how I feel. Everyone's donating for me to be me. You know what I mean? Donating to me for me to be me or some shit. You know what I mean? That's how it feels. You feel me? And yeah, so let's talk about how much things cost. Cars and stuff, yeah, they're cheap. You get very cheap cars out here in Russia. Maybe not the most beautiful ones, but you could definitely easily get a car. Easy. Apartments are cheap. I showed you guys my apartment already, but if you haven't found it, just go search Philko's new apartment on YouTube. You see this is a luxury apartment I'm living in. Total cost is somewhere around $350 a month. I'm in a real good building. We have like old lady type security, whatever. Very high ceiling. I don't know, nice fucking balcony. But yeah, I don't know if it's really luxury. It's probably like, if luxury is like 5 stars max, this is like 2-star luxury. Because whenever people come in here, they're like, wow, it's so nice. No, it's very modern. Have a really big TV, really fucking big TV. You can hear my echo when you come in this motherfucker because there's so much space, especially for one person. Now, if I lived here with 3 people, or three people in total, or maybe even two people, wouldn't look that big. But because I live by myself, this place is huge. Now, I have enough space. Sometimes my friend Slava comes over and we train martial arts. We have that much space. We grapple, we run around and spar and box and shit in my apartment just because of that much space. I have little get-togethers, or I've had little get-togethers, easy like 25 people, and everyone has space in one room. You know, so it's pretty big, man. It's 80 centimeters square, and I'm just one person. You know what I mean? And it's only 350, and that's including everything. That's including everything. If I had this same apartment in New York, in near the center, like here, I don't live like exactly near the center, but let's say Times Square is the center, and I'm living in New York City, I would be living like on 34th Street, real fucking close. If I were to get this apartment on 34th Street, it would be at least $2,500, easy, at least $2,500. I'm paying $350, and I'm right next to the center. One train station, one metro stop away from the mid-center of the city. $350, including everything. So it's extremely affordable. Now, if you were in Moscow or St. Petersburg, it would run you a little more. St. Petersburg maybe $450, Moscow maybe $550 or even $6. It'd be a little more, but it's still nothing compared to what we pay in America. Nothing, especially if you're from New York. So the money I'm making, like, I don't know, I'm able to pay my rent maybe first 2 days of working, first 2 days of breathing. First 2 days of breathing, I'm able to afford the rent from the hustles I have in YouTube. Just first 2 days, I'll pay it. Like, it's that easy. It's not hard at all. You know what I mean? First 3 days. First 2 days. Let me not OD. Like the first 3 days, I can afford it. You know, it's that easy. You know what I mean? Yeah, first three. And I guess that's really it. It's affordable, man. Only thing that's expensive here is fucking cell phones. Electronics are expensive as shit. I don't know why the fuck, but electronics are expensive as shit. They cost more than they do in New York. I don't know why, but there's so much goddamn money. So much money. Food is cheap. Taxis are cheap. The metro here is literally more than 10 times cheaper than the New York City metro. Same thing with the taxis. It's ridiculous. I never take the metro anymore. I take a taxi everywhere. I could take a taxi from here to the center. It'll cost me about, like, I don't know. Let me do the math real quick. Hold up. I could take a taxi, 5-minute ride. Even a 5-minute ride in New York is going to cost you some money if you take a fucking taxi. Right? That's going to cost me about, putting it in this motherfucker. That's what he said. It's going to, come on, motherfucker. Fucking, it's going to cost me about, are you serious? 70 cents. About, no, not 70 cents. Wait, hold up, fucking up. Here we go. It's going to cost me about $2. $2 just to take a taxi. Now, if you know anything about New York City taxis, how much do they start out at? At least $7-something. So out here, $2. It's basically like, it's cheaper than one metro ride. Me taking a taxi. So why do I fuck with the metro? You know what I mean? Because I'm making money as if I can live in New York, but I'm living here in Novosibirsk. So it's very relaxed for me, you know? So in the summer, I don't know if you guys know, but I had limousine parties. I would rent limousines. I'm renting limousines. And I would charge people to come party with me and stuff. I have videos on the internet of it. Just search Philko limo party. And I would charge people to come party. 23 people come to the party. I make some money and I party and meet girls and have fun. You know, so I'm going to do that again in the summer. Me and Andre, we're going to have limo parties. We're going to have at least one limo party with 2 different limos. And we're going to be switching limos and shit in the middle of the road, doing crazy stuff and making videos because, you know, it's fun and I got the money, so let's do it, you know? So it's very, very, very affordable here. And one thing any Russian needs to understand who's listening to this is the rubles, though, I understand it. But if you do get foreigners to come here with their foreign money, it will help to up your situation. So if a bunch of Americans come here and start spending dollars, that's good for Russia. So, you know, some Russians take nationalism to like idiocy. They hear me saying, yeah, you should come here and spend your money, and they think that's going to ruin Russia. If people are coming here from countries with money and they're spending money, that's good for your country. You know, that's why most countries encourage tourism, because they make money from it. At least they encourage tourism from, you know, first world countries with good money, and that's what I'm doing. So if any Russian person has a problem with me saying, hey, you should come here and spend your money, you're a fucking idiot. You need to know that you're a fucking retard. Because me being here isn't ruining the Russian economy at all. I'm spending dollars here. That's what you want. You want people to come here, spend that big money to help your economy. When I go to the ATM and take out money, they charge me a lot of money. They make money off me taking out money. So I'm not using, I mean, it's easier for me, but at the same time, Russia is making money off of me. Russia will make money off of any foreigner who comes here, especially from a first world country who's spending money. And that's what I'm doing. I'm here spending money, helping the Russian economy. I'm not taking from it. I'm not taking, I'm spending the money. All the prices Russians make in Russia for the things they're selling, they base it on what they need. I'm giving them what they need and more. So what are you complaining about? You know what I mean? So just some people are really fucking stupid. They don't understand basic economics, and they say things like, he's ruining Russia or he's taking advantage. Okay, I'm taking advantage, but Russia's still making money off me. It's a good thing for Russia, genius. If I were some poor guy here begging for money, I would understand that. If I was some poor guy here taking a job, basically, that even Russian people want, but they can't get it because I have it, and they're paying me less money, that's taking money from you, that's different. But I'm here, I have money, I'm not working in Russia, I'm spending all my money in Russia. The more people to do that from other countries, especially where their currency is big, you will make an income. So stop complaining, use your goddamn brain. And that's basically it, guys. I'm out, Nyekos. Later.